Welcome back. There is a new daytime talk show on Fox stations all over the country, and it features someone we know quite well. Please welcome back to our show the host of Nick Cannon. Hey, it's Nick Cannon. What's up, Nick?
Hey, Jason, how you doing?
Okay, first, having a show myself, I love a good set. You have a good set, my friend.
So do you. I've always admired your set, and it was just like the colors pop. I'm taking a page out of your book.
It's good. What did you have a lot to say? Because you are a style icon. Were you involved in the set too? I would imagine.
Absolutely. I mean, even as you see the shoe wall behind me, those are my real personal shoes. I wanted to display just the fun of where my passion is when you talk about style and, the colors and coming to Harlem and really making sure you feel the community and you feel the culture when you watch this show. Yeah,
because if people don't realize, I love this, Nick. You guys tape the show in Harlem, right? In a studio in Harlem.
Absolutely, man. And it really, I see it as a privilege. I mean, when you think about the mecca and the oasis of art and entertainment that Harlem has created over generations, and to do that, really to walk outside and it's just real people. I could have did the show in Hollywood, I could have did the show anywhere, I could do Midtown Manhattan, but to be up here really creates a different vibration and a different energy that I look out and see my audience, and there's so many different shades, so many different walks of life. That's what it's all about.
Nick, I said this to you when you were here in studio right before the Masked Singer debuted. I always love you on Howard, and Howard always runs down how busy you are. And I was thinking, when the news came that you signed this deal, I thought, what is it that you want to do? Because you don't need this. I don't need to tell you, you don't need this. You have plenty of stuff going on. So truly, and I don't mean this in a woo-woo way, what do you want to do with this platform? What do you hope to do? Why did you sign on the dotted line?
Jason, that's such a great question. And I was actually just sitting here thinking about that before we started. I was like, I'm just excited to be in the game. Yeah. To have the opportunity to have a voice that is a unique and different voice in this space. Because as we know, communities and cultures have been overlooked in this space, and it's kind of been only certain levels of entertainment, or certain, even so many times, even jobs that I've had previous to this, I've been the first to do it, or even there's no one that, from my walk of life that have had the opportunity, and whether that's my age, my color, my creed, whatever those things are, but to be able to have this opportunity each and every day to say something, to make people smile, to be optimistic, to have a positive approach on all that's going on in our world, I'm just excited for the opportunity.
Talk about making people smile. Kevin was on your show as a guest, and did you prank him or did he prank you?
It's an ongoing prank war. I got him back and forced him to do my show, and wrapped his private jet by actually with my whole face on it. So now wherever he goes, he has to promote the show.
Serious? You wrapped Kevin Hart's jet with your face?
Yes, and it's a real deal thing.
Because Nick, that has to be expensive for him to, obviously Kevin has some money, but to have that removed, that is excellent, my friend. That is excellent.
That's what I say. It's not over. Like I know he's gonna get me back, but I also know it's gonna be a thing where I will have this forever. This is one of the best pranks, and it'll go down in history.
I know you're just a few weeks into it, but this has been in development for a while. What are you liking, my friend? What part of the process? Do you like the coming up with segments? Because I know for me, I like the live element of it. What are you really digging?
I love the live element of it, and I love the real connection. I love, especially right now, I mean, being in the sense of where we are in the world, to connect with people physically, to see people laughing, to see people smiling. The world is ready for it again, and people are just desiring it in such a way. So anytime, I'm doing so much man on the street and really going into different communities, knocking on doors, all of that stuff has been outstanding.
Don't you think, I'm so glad that you said I think the world is ready for it. I believe that's why, we purposely, we have a whiteboard here, and we just kept writing fun, which seems overly simplistic, but when we thought of what we wanted the show to be, I think the world needs it right now. It seems overly simplistic, but it's not. I think people need an escape, don't you, Nick?
High frequencies. I
Yes.
mean, we've had low energy for so long, and people really need fun. People really need something to be optimistic about. And if we can offer that, I mean, we're escapism at its finest. People want to turn their television on and smile and feel good, because there's so many other media outlets and things where the information bombards you and just doesn't make you feel good. So if we can make you smile at least once a day, we're doing our job.
I'll end with this. I tell this story a lot to our studio audience when we have one. One of my favorite behind-the-scenes stories involves you. You were sitting here next to me on the set right before The Masked Singer debuted, and you leaned over to me and you're like, I saw this show, and I knew it was going to be a hit. And you were so confident on how big The Masked Singer was going to be. And, Nick, I'm telling you, every time I see the ratings news for Masked Singer, I think to myself, Nick knew it, Nick was right, and you saw it. Are you surprised of how do you feel now that it's still a huge hit?
I mean, it was one of those things where it was in my gut,
Yeah.
and I knew it was different. I knew it was unique, and I felt that I didn't want to do something that was kind of boring and mundane, and had hosted several shows before. So I was like, if this is making me this excited, it has to make the people watching just as excited. So I'm hoping, I got that same feeling in my gut about this, to where it's unique, it's different, and I'm having fun doing it. So I know people like to have fun. So hopefully we can continue that stride.
Absolutely. Nick, continued success. Thank you for coming on, my friend.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Nick Cannon airs daily on Fox stations. As we say, check your local listings. We'll be right back. Back in a moment.